Welcome to the tutorial for creating a service order in PestPac. In this segment, you will be shown how to create a single one-time service order for any existing customer. Begin by choosing the customer account that you will be creating the service order for. Either click on the customer's account in the location history bar or perform a search using the location search screen. Once the location detail screen is displayed, click on the Service Order button in the upper right-hand corner. Once in the service order screen, you will see that a sequential order number has already been reserved. The service order screen is divided into several different sections. In the first area, you will choose the services that are going to be performed and the value of those services. Begin by choosing the services that this location is going to receive. You have two ways of selecting the service code you want to use. You can either type in the exact service code and then press the Tab key, or, while your cursor is blinking in the service field, press the page down key on your keyboard to bring up a list of all available service codes. Continue pressing the page down key to page through your list of services, or use the mouse to click on the specific service code you want to use. Pressing the Tab key will again advance your cursor to the description field. Depending on how your company chooses to charge for its services, the quantity field can be used to represent the number of units, rooms, or square feet being serviced. The price field will be automatically filled in using the default price from the service lookup table. You do, however, have the ability to manually adjust it to the appropriate amount. The cost column is an optional column that can be turned on in your company setup screen and allows you to associate a basic operating cost with each service performed. If a service is taxable, remember to check the tax box that appears next to the service order line. In the second area of the service order screen, scheduling and tax information is entered. If a specific service date has already been scheduled with the customer, it can be entered here, along with the time that the technician will arrive. It is important to note the difference between the work time and time range fields. The work time is the precise time that the technician is expected to arrive at this location and is used internally by your company for scheduling and routing purposes. The time range is a less specific description of when this service will be performed, and it is what will be printed on your customer's service order ticket. Duration is the length of time expected to complete this service. Like the work time field, it is extremely important for scheduling and routing a technician. In the second column is the Order Type drop-down menu. Changing the order type changes the way this service order will be recorded in PestPac. A standard service order gives the technician full credit and charges the customer the full amount of the service upon completion. An estimate would be used by a salesman or inspector. Unlike with a service order, the technician does not receive credit for an estimate and the customer is not charged. For a production order, the technician receives full service credit. However, no amount is billed to the customer upon completion. This is most commonly used in a situation where a customer has purchased a package of several services and is billed on a regular basis for them. A callback order is a service requested by the customer for which they will not be billed, but unlike with a production order, the technician does not receive any credit when the service is completed. A commission order is used when adjusting the amount of commission to be paid to a technician without affecting the customer's balance or sales total. Beneath the order type is the order date, which simply records the day that the service order was created. The source field works the same way as the source field on the location detail screen, but here it allows you to track where individual sales are originating from. Entering a route allows you to separate your service orders into preset routes that can then be easily exchanged between technicians. The target field gives you the ability to choose which specific pest this service will be treating for. In the rightmost column is the billing information for this service order, the amount of tax being charged, the total amount due, and the tax code being used. A purchase order number can be entered if this is for a non-residential customer. However, you should check if your company requires any additional information before accepting a customer's purchase order. The third area of the service order screen is for technician and salesman information. In your company setup screen, you can choose to have a combination of up to 5 technicians and salesmen appear on a service order. While in most cases a single technician is sufficient to complete the service, there may be some instances where a second, third, or even fourth is necessary. The bonus and commission fields will fill in automatically after saving this service order, based on the commission rules saved in that technician's employee screen. Beneath the technician fields are the directions and comments for this service order. The directions field allows you to add to, edit, or delete the directions from the location detail screen. The comment box allows you to print a separate comment at the bottom of the service order ticket. You can manually enter a comment, or you can choose from a list of preset comments from your comments lookup table. Near the bottom of the screen, you once again have various printing options so that you may choose what information will appear on this specific service order ticket. You can also choose what the payment terms of this service order will be. Last is the chemical information for this service order. In most cases, the chemicals that will be used for this service won't be decided upon until the technician is at the actual location. But there may be certain services that call for a specific chemical or material to be used. You can fill in the chemical information in much the same way that you filled in the service information, using the page down key to view a list of all available chemicals, and then the tab key to advance from one field to the next. At the bottom of the service order screen is the Add Form menu. Here you can choose to add any standard state or national inspection form to this service order. Simply choose the appropriate form from the drop-down menu, and then click the Add Form button to have a full copy of that inspection form appear at the bottom of the service order screen. You can add, edit, or delete any of the information before saving this form with the rest of your service order. Return to the top of the screen and click the Save button to permanently save this service order. Several buttons will now appear at the top of the service order screen. The Schedule button brings you directly to the Appointment Calendar screen, which is covered in a separate tutorial. The Edit button returns you to the editing screen to make any changes to the service order information. The Post button forwards you to the posting screen so that this order may be processed into an invoice. Clicking the Print button will print a single copy of this service order ticket. Clicking the Email button allows you to email a copy of this order to the customer, technician, or any other recipient of your choosing. Finally, the Exit button returns you to the location detail screen. Notice that after saving the service order, it now appears in the Order section of the location detail screen, where it will remain until this order is posted. This concludes the tutorial for creating a service order. Thank you.